Well, ladies, we know it is a fine line between a golden glow and an orange streak. And today we're learning the right way to wear bronzer with the help of New Reflections makeup artist Kelly Delmonico.
You want to choose a color that is going to complement your skin tone. If you have a darker skin tone, you want to choose a bronzer that is going to be just a tad bit darker than your natural skin. So you always want to start applying in the contour of the cheeks, and then you can work your way up. You want to always put the bronzer where the sun naturally hits on your skin. So you start down, and I always work up a little bit, and then we do the other side. And I always run it across the nose, even because when you're outside in the sun, naturally you're going to get that on your nose. And I always run down the forehead, and then I finish off by brushing on the chin. You always want to use either a blush brush or a kabuki brush because they're going to deposit the color the best onto the skin. You don't want to use anything that is too fat or wide because you're going to get too much coverage on your cheek, and then you're not going to be able to highlight the cheekbones. And you don't want to use too much because then it'll look too, you can have it look too orange, or it can look like you have too much makeup on. You want to make it look natural, like you were out in the sun.
Looking lovely. And Kelly used Aveda's Petal Essence bronzer on her model. It's available at New Reflections. But we are also trying out some drugstore options. And today, Twin Cities Live producer Maggie Slider is here, and she has some popular picks, along with a panel of testers that you've recruited.
Yeah, of course.
They tried a whole bunch of bronzers. We have, first up, 5 Eyewitness News anchor Leah McLean. We call her Bronzed Goddess for short. TCL producer Kelly Hansen, who always has a golden glow. And she always looks like she came back from Mexico just a few minutes ago. It's Des from KS95.
Hi, girls.
Hi.
Okay, you'd all agree, bronzer, key part of the makeup routine, right?
In Minnesota winter when we're all pale and not bronze,
Yes, you need a little bit. Okay, so Maggie, you picked out a bunch of them, and did you decide these based on good ratings, or how'd you find the ones that you wanted these ladies to try?
These are top listed on beauty.com.
Okay.
And what was great about this site is not only did professionals chime in, but so did the people using it.
Okay.
So these are top rated on both scales. So I'm excited to see what the ladies have to say.
And you all tried all of them.
Yep.
But Leah, I know one stood out for you, and that's the CoverGirl Cheekers.
That's right. I liked the CoverGirl. At first, it felt a little bit orangey, but as it kind of wore on, as the day went on, it wasn't that bad. And what I really liked is it didn't have any sparkle in it. Oh, you know how it is when whenever there's a shine to something, if you have it on throughout the day, that shine seems to find its way into your creases around your mouth or something like that, and just not look good. So I like that. It didn't have shine. It had good coverage.
Okay, it comes with a little brush though, and I wanted to ask you.
It's too little.
Yeah.
The whole thing is too little for me.
Yes, yes. The size was not good.
It felt like putting on blush. Like I thought, why am I not just wearing blush?
Yeah.
Did you use the brush?
I did.
I skipped the bruch.
But see, I used my own. Right. I used my own blush brush.
Okay.
But I felt like I was just putting the color. It didn't seem.
Size matters when it comes to these bronzers. I'm telling you.
Right. A big palette.
So Maggie, what works about this one, or what is it all about?
This one is really great just to highlight the cheeks. It's only $4.47. It got 4 out of 5 ratings, and it's just for the subtle glow. It's not supposed to create anything or make any magic.
So really subtle and not shiny.
$4.47.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a very
That's a bargain. I get that's my new favorite. I changed my mind.
Bronzer's expensive.
Okay,
so that's a good deal.
Next up is one from Rimmel London. And Kelly, was this one your favorite?
This was my favorite. I am very fair throughout the entire year.
She's a redhead.
I am a redhead. So when I look for a bronzer, I look for a bronzer that's going to give me all over color, and I felt like this did, but it didn't feel like it was. I don't know, too heavy for my skin. It didn't settle weird. It just looked natural to me.
Did you girls like this one too, or was this?
I really liked that one.
Yeah.
See, that's the one I really liked the color, but I didn't like the shine. And that was when I put it on in the afternoon, and I put it on for the newscast in the afternoon, and by 10 o'clock I was like, I've got funny sparkles in weird places.
So if you watched Leah one night and you thought she looked kind of strange, it was bronzer testing day.
That's exactly what it was.
Okay, so Maggie, what's the dish with this one?
This one is $5.79, and it's just supposed to feel very natural and have a sun-kissed glow.
Okay, that's the Rimmel.
I feel like I went to Florida.
I like how big that is. Like, I'm with you on that CoverGirl one. That little puny thing.
Right.
Yeah, but I was thinking the CoverGirl one though is a good one to just maybe have in your purse as your backup. Just a good overall. You could put a wherever.
So the last one is by Physicians Formula, and Des, you liked this one?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you like about this one?
Well, it's the perfect size, and if you can open it up, there's a little brush in there.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit better size of a brush.
Yeah.
And there was something about the texture of this bronzer that I really, really liked. It kind of just smoothed on the skin. I would have liked it to be a little bit darker.
Yeah, it looks
because
light.
as you can see, I really like to wear a lot of bronzer. But I did really, really like it.
Okay, so Maggie, this one looks like it's a little bit more expensive, this Physicians Formula.
Yeah, this one's $14.99.
And of course, that's why it was my favorite. I had no idea. I always pick the most expensive.
But it is hypoallergenic, which is really nice for people with sensitive skin.
Maybe that's why I do have sensitive skin. I like the way it felt.
Okay. And it's supposed to give an instant glow. You're not supposed to wait. It's just supposed to be there and be fabulous.
All right, I got to tell you, Maggie has tested out. I know. Maggie's tested these out a couple times now. You did this with mascara, and now with bronzer. And every time we've brought in 3 different women and 3 different products, you all like a different one. Funny. Which shows you that is why there is a market for 18,000 different kinds of everything.
That's why it's hard to choose.
Thanks a lot, ladies. Thanks for testing these out. Thanks, Maggie. And we have more information on all these bronzers on our website. Just go to TwinCitiesLive.com. And I don't know where I'm looking, guys. Where am I going? Right now, call the number on your screen to book a makeup application at New Reflections. And you'll get $40 worth of Aveda makeup for free. And we want to thank our friends at New Reflections for sponsoring Twin Cities Live. And they are our official salon partner for the show. So you can just bronze it up. Just bronze.